All right, welcome back. So May Yul Edochie files 1.5 billion naira. How much is 1.5 billion naira going to sell me? 1.5 billion naira. How? I can't comprehend that all the way. Let me see. 1.5 billion naira in USD official rates. Okay, I need to put the full thing. 500 0.000 naira in USD. That's almost $1 million. Oh wow, interesting. 982. Oh, okay. So I always think May Yul Edochie is always a good example of how to fight. A lot of people fight and they fight with their hands out there like this. If you stretch your hands out like this, I will smack your hands. Anyway, fighting in life is just part of life. Sometimes you have to fight for the truth. Sometimes you have to fight for your reputation. Sometimes you have to fight to protect your relationship. Sometimes you have to fight to protect your children. Sometimes you just have to fight to stay alive. And this young lady, she hasn't had a rest in about 3 years or so. Actually, it depends on what you mean by rest. Depends on what you mean by rest or fight. But she's doing a fantastic job so far. Now, there was one particular episode of her story where I talked about she needs to be careful because of the May Nation, right? The May Nation, that depending on what the issue is, she might need to come out and speak, right? If anything is attached to her name, she might need to, right? But it still might need to, okay? I still love the way she's doing it. But who is May Yul Edochie? As you can see, her name is attached to Yul Edochie. If you go and watch yesterday, 2 days, the last live show, go and watch it. That video has about, that live stream has about 1,300 views now. I don't know, but we were able to get a lot of people and a lot of lessons. That's what I'm happy about. All right. So anytime we can create visibility but also put some medicine inside of it, I love it. That's what we do here. It's a prestige way. Anyway, so Yul Edochie is an actor. He's an actor who decided he wanted to become a polygamist overnight. This is his ex-wife to be, May Yul Edochie, and she's since rose to limelight. People love her because she's been quiet and she handled herself with grace, and she's built a massive community that also they will move mad if it comes down to protecting May. They call them May Nation. Okay, if you say anything, they will flag your life down, and then anyway, you get the gist. If you're a lawyer of May Nation and you don't know how to move and you move mad, they'll move madder. If you're a Yinka, supposedly supposed to be Edochie, and then you move mad, she will move. No, she won't move mad. She will use the best tools that our civilized society has provided us to fight you. And then she just put her arms back like this, just walking around smiling. It's the best way to do it. But some people, it's their mouth they want to use. Weak people think they have to use their mouth. Anyway, I needed to say that out loud. Weak people always, the greatest power, the biggest power that weak people have is their mouth. That's it. They don't see that they have any power besides telling their own version of the truth. But anyway, we're going to talk about this story. So according to this post on Instablog Niger, it says actress May Yul Edochie files a 1.5 billion naira, almost $1 million for context, for people like me, lawsuit against her ex-brother-in-law's estranged fiancé Yinka Tyson and her former lawyer Emeka Ngoye. If you recall, just some few weeks back, maybe a few months now, Yinka was supposed to be the newest wife within the Edochie royal family. The great Pete Edochie is like their patriarch, right? And they are Nollywood patriarch royalty type family, and the son is Yul Edochie. So Yul Edochie's brother was supposed to marry this 50 years young lady, and then everything scattered. Eventually, they broke up. They broke up because the young man, what was his name, Link Linc, came out and said, my life is not about this kind of drama. I think we're just going to have to, yeah, they call it quits. Okay. And then, of course, Yinka has since stayed on the scenes since then. Auntie Yinka, let's call her Auntie Yinka. Let me be respectful. Anyway, so there's a letter here. There's a letter written by, I guess, representatives of May Edochie. It says cease and desist notice. So I don't know if this is Nigerians don't know the difference between cease and desist. It seems to me they don't know the difference between cease and desist and lawsuits, or an intention to file a lawsuit. There's something we call, there's an intention to file a lawsuit in real estate. I'm not sure if they exist in other places. Maybe Marriott can help me out there. But anyway, this letter says cease and desist to me. I don't know if it's the same thing in Nigeria anyway, but in my normal brain, that doesn't sound like a lawsuit. It's a warning. I've gotten cease and desist before for this content creation stuff. I told them in the garbage. Mafi Nudini. Cease and desist doesn't really mean anything, you know. So anyway, cease and desist notice: cyber stalking, cyber bullying, gaslighting. That's actual, okay. Gaslighting, malicious falsehood, public shaming, and defamation against Mrs. Mary Yul Edochie. Demand for immediate retraction and public apology. We are solicitors to Mrs. Mary Yul Edochie, hereinafter referred to as our client, and on whose confirmed instruction we write. Our client has expressed deep displeasure and grave concern over your incessant public posts, cyber stalking, cyberbullying concerning her and her private family matters. These posts have been made in a tone and manner. Hold on one second. Just in case you want to squint your face too, I'll make it bigger for you. I wouldn't advise it. All right. This post have been made in a tone and manner that transcend mere defamation, constitute ridicule, unwarranted and harmful behavior, a calculated assault on her reputation, and have further imperiled her safety through malicious threats and demonstrably false allegation by you and at your behest. I've never seen that word before, behest. Anyway, we move. Your conduct has also instigated third parties to propagate your disturbing communications, thereby amplifying the damage and causing our clients severe and irreparable harm. Our client has informed us that your publications are not only false but malicious in every respect. Sure enough, human error is replete in our day-to-day activities, but a sense of responsibility demands that wrongs be remedied in order to foster a stable and just society. So I'm smiling. This might actually be a lawsuit or a looming lawsuit. You have personally stated willfully false and misleading comments about our client on your social media accounts known as @Yinka Tyson. Your attempts to spread libelous, slanderous, and defamatory material about our client have caused serious and irreparable injury to her reputation and her business. Our client takes these malicious falsehoods with utmost seriousness and is deeply concerned about the injury your publications have caused and continue to cause to her reputation. She unequivocally denies the sad allegations and asserts that your conduct amounts to nothing more than gaslighting, malicious misrepresentation of her person, and sheer shineke. I don't know what that is. A cheap play calculated to malign and defame her character, cast aspersions on her personality, inflict emotional distress and mislead the public, undermine her professional standing, and lower her esteem in the eyes of right-thinking members of society. All for reasons of personal and malicious interest best known to you. I don't think I've read that much English in a long time. Our client will not stand by and allow this misconduct to continue. Accordingly, we hereby demand that you, within 48 hours of receipt of this notice, cease and desist from making or publishing any further defamatory or malicious statements against our client, whether directly or indirectly. Withdraw all posts and publications made by you and caused to be made by you concerning our clients on each and every medium used in perpetuating this defamatory and malicious act. Issue a clear and public apology and publish a full retraction of every derogatory statement you have made against our client on all platforms where such statements were made. Furthermore, you are hereby demanded to make payment of the sum of 5 billion naira. No. 500 million naira. Okay, 500 million naira. As damages for these malicious publications made against our client. Take notice that failure to comply with the demands herein shall leave us with no alternative but to take all necessary legal steps, both civil and criminal, to enforce our client's right, seek reasonable compensation, and ensure her legal protection from your continued menacing actions without further notice to you. Signed by Grey Law Partners. Chiamaka said, enough is enough. Nice one. Ex-fiance? I beg, I know if you laugh. This Nigeria needs their Netflix. Someone say, who is funding all this lawsuit? The reason I hate lawyers is the firm you're using to sue will be meeting with Bar, Emeka, Ngoye, and now your money they run. Anyway, you think so, but sometimes you just have relationships with lawyers. Anyway, let me see here. There's there's the second. What is this? Is it the same thing? No, it's the same one. Okay, it's the same letter. Take notice that failure to comply with the demand herein shall leave us with no other option but to seek litigation, both civil. Okay, yeah, same thing. Let me come to the chat because you guys have been talking. So let me see what you know they say. Anything for me, so Lagbaja, nothing for you. How many of you remember Lagbaja? I need to play some Lagbaja as our starting music here someday. She also filed a lawsuit against this young man you're looking at on the screen. The ex-lawyer, something like that. You know. He also filed a lawsuit against him. Remember, some people were telling me that's not the real lawyer. That Falana is the real lawyer. Till today, I haven't dug enough for because I'm just looking for scanty lessons that becomes real life lessons for us. I don't have the time to be looking to who is the actual lawyer. You guys will tell me anyway. But anyway, Black Diamond, good to see you. It says, I don't know why I'm secretly happy that MOP has to read this letter because he likes English too much. Meanwhile, hello, Prestige Fam, good to see you. Remember, those are the Oga Pata Pata. She needs to rest, please. This was forgotten family of drama queens. Oh, I'm the one bringing it to the surface. There's a good chance that the people that are engaging this story, they never stop. There are some channels that are dedicated to all the drama coming from this family. So who needs to rest? Is it Yinka or Mary? Tell me, Mario, who needs to rest? Kemi said, for some reason, I feel like Yul Edochie had a lucky escape. I think she did. Okay, I'm with you on that. Hey, Abby, good to see you, Abby. Good to see you. Mario says, Days of Our Lives, Edochie edition. What is she suing the fiance for? Wasting her money. Okay. Again, sometimes you just have relationship with, both say, oh, I'm good, thanks, always catching up with the videos at the back. Awesome, that's good to hear. Remember, those are the Oga Pata Pata. Anyway, of course, what do you guys think? Do you think Yinka responded or not? What do you guys think? Your guess is as good as mine. What do you guys think? Do you think Yinka responded? Did she? She didn't, right? Your guess is as good as mine. She didn't respond. How would she respond? Because she knows better than to be responding to nonsense. Nonsense. Anyway, I think it's more of an intention to file. If you have a relationship with lawyers, they can always send a letter to somebody to stop, just to intimidate them a little bit. But on my last coverage of this situation, I did say something to the effect of May should rest, and if there's anything that would tamper with her character or anything like that, she should come out and debunk it, particularly if the May nations are the one pushing them. And there's been quite a few things that's been posted on the internet that they said the May nation are vicious. They are very similar to the Rattel. They're vicious. If you drag May, they will drag you. Like the last two sentences I just said, if they catch a glimpse of it, they might decide they want to drag me just for having a dissenting opinion, right? This is just the way it works. You have to be okay with that if you put yourself out here, right? So what do you guys think? Do you think she responded or she didn't? Let me see. I'm not guessing. She did respond, and I'm trying to look for it. Okay. Not only that, the online lawyer is also responding. Remember the online lawyer? He's also responding, and I'm going to go through some of that. Okay. So yes, Auntie Yinka did respond. She said, one-liner. Hold on, wait. Let me see what you guys guesses were. Maya said she will. Yinka already responded to her. Okay, good to see you. These fandoms will get someone in trouble. Yes, fact. They need to know how to manage their fan base. The same thing goes for the FC. The same thing goes for the 30BG. These guys, they have no idea how powerful they are when they build communities like this. They need to be responsible. Responsible doesn't mean you just always taking sides with your fan base. You need to know when to debunk certain things. You need to know when to be quiet. For the most part, you need to be quiet, but that's the more reason why it's dangerous, because a few times you need to actually say something, and so it's, again, remember, the wisdom is not predictable. Okay, it's not something you have to really assess things. Yeah. May, if this lawsuit is recent, they all need to stop. Oh, you're talking about May. All right, so this is what Auntie Yinka said. Auntie Yinka said, Yul Edochie, you are truly a clown. No, she said, May, Yul Edochie, you are truly a clown. Bring it on. I can just hear somebody say, Yinka, Nikolo Menta. Jesus Christ. Someone said, see as she be like rejected sacrifice. No, stop it. She's not. Stop it. Silent is golden is now talking. Oh, she said Silent was golden at one point. Silent is golden is also a tricky stuff. Be careful. The most useless old fool I've ever seen. Yinka old cargo. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't be repeating that. Let me slow down so I don't repeat nonsense. This woman is one big disgrace. Okay. They're basically dragging her. It's okay, let me read it. This woman is one big disgrace. She needs a collar around her neck. Honestly. Someone said tape in St. Luke shouting London and everything will come up. This woman is crazy. Link dumped you. Yes, it's May you are mad at. But it's fair now. She's responding to a looming lawsuit. I bet she got caught up in her feelings. She didn't mean to. Link Bola know what waiting they sue you for. Auntie Yinka. Link Bola know what I'm. May God guide and protect Queen May. We, your supporters, are standing with you in prayers and physically. Yeah. Hey, Jesus Christ. Auntie Yinka showed up on the screen. I never expected it. I did not see this one coming.
I never expected it.
I did not see this one. Chinye. Welcome, Chinye. I did not see this one coming. Damn. This is probably what Link loved the most about her, though. That's the funny thing about all of this. This is probably what they love the most about her. Oh, what he loved the most about her. Anyway, let me see what else is going on with this news. I'm just more interested in the comments. Let's see. Let's have it. Somebody said the way she waits for the noise to cease before she releases her bomb needs to be studied. Oh, they talk about me. Imagine people displaying your address publicly. Such shame in this life. In all you do, mind the business that pays you. Oh, wow. So, wow. Oh, my God. They put the full address. Okay, let me not continue. Wow. That is wild. See, I told you, men need to be careful. She could be liable for that. Yes. She could be liable for displaying somebody's address like that on her page.
How fast do we hear of this?
I'm telling you. See, when you are moving with emotions, it's very hard to see all of the angles. See, you're not fighting flesh. This is what that scripture means to me. You have to slow down sometimes. We're all exposed, we're all liable, but we're saying you don't want to do it at a place where you lose everything, especially if you have a lot to lose. There's no need to release our address. Okay, I think I didn't show it, so thank God I didn't show it. It's showing on the screen here, so I'm not going to show it. Imagine people displaying your address. Wow. Please tell Judy to dance and sing praises. Oh my God. Imagine living in Nigeria and suing people living abroad. Haha, I beg you. God, I beg you. Exactly what came to my mind. Let me see here. May Yul Edochie forced to file cease and desist against ex-brother-in-law's estranged 500,000, demanding 500,000 naira. Okay. All right. So now, let me see. Let's have it. Okay. So with regards to this other young man here, the lawyer Emeka. How do you pronounce Emeka? Emeka, is it Emeka or Emeka? Emeka, I don't know. Emeka Ngoye. Let me use Yoruba to pronounce it. Emeka Ngoye and US-based Yinka. The move followed what May described as months of alleged cyberbullying. According to reports shared by her fan base, May Nation, the letters accused both individuals of publishing. So in separate letters to Ngoye and Tyson, her lawyers demanded an immediate halt of the post. That lawyer has been posted on the internet. He should be ashamed of himself. Okay, there's something that I think there's something called confidentiality. If you sever your relationship with the client, you have to move on. You have to move on as fast as humanly possible. Nobody can judge you for severing a relationship with a client. But if you keep coming back, look at this post. To be cursed by May Nation is to be truly blessed. No wonder why Judy Austin had 2 beautiful children in 2 years with an LOL.
Are you stupid? Are you a crazy person? You not mad? You know me before? Who be this one? Who the are you?
She said it may display Yinka's address. We don't know who did, but she needs to be careful to not display it. Hopefully she didn't. Doing rebellious. Let me see here. The second pronunciation of Emeka was correct. Emeka. Is it Emeka? Emeka Chinye. Is that correct? Emeka. Emeka or Emeka. Mimiri. Don't worry about me. Emeka. It's too late anyway. Remember we covered Emeka Ike's story. Is that the right pronunciation? Emeka Ike. Is that correct? Emeka or Emeka? Oh, okay. One is, let me label them. Okay. One is Emeka. Two is Emeka. Which one is it? Is it 2 or 1? The Yoruba version is 2. The other one I think is Igbo. Emeka is 1. Which one is it? Put the number in the chat. I should leave the name. First one now, Emeka. Oh, it's Emeka. I thought so. Emeka. Yoruba people say Emeka. Oh my shit. Thank you. Black Diamond. Why are you eating on us now? I'm trying to learn my Igbo remotely. Oh my god. DPS family's excellent trolling of May fandom. More. This guy said Queen May just showed her destructive nature. She set a vile mob on me, but she made a mistake. I give her 1 week to serve me the lawsuit. Somebody said, as a lawyer, it is embarrassing to see a colleague act this way. Since this issue started, he has acted in the most unprofessional way a lawyer can act. And it is embarrassing and shameful. Shake my head. I heard this May no be better woman. Don't know how true, Sha. I'm about one of Africa said that. Can you imagine? May is an evil. I have to be fair. I read that of Yinka. Let me read that of May. Fairness. May is an evil woman. Jesus Christ. And that is why she went through what she went through. Karma don't bite good people in the butt. You're full of shit. Karma be biting everybody. Everybody go collect in this life.
Are you playing? What type of plane is this? This is playing. Why I?
Sorry.
Everybody they collect in this life. Don't be deluded by the Nollywood movies you've been watching. The first step to a happy life is to realize that everybody they collect in this life. Okay? If you don't want to collect any further, just realize that everybody they collect in this life. That's a lesson for you. Okay. Karma don't bite good people in the butt, but in the butt like that. It is the law of nature. The law of nature. There are 8 billion people. When you have so many samples, what do you think happens? No, too much science. Sorry, I'm not math. It's a statistic. May God help me. May God help me. Anyway, you get what you give out, and no matter how many enemies you have, if you have lived a life of doing good, your enemy will never give the opportunity to shame you. You know the funny thing? May supporters are saying the same thing.
Different from blue. Bulaba.
May supporters are saying the same exact thing. Oh my show. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. Somebody said, nah, wow. Same lawyer that stole him 1 million naira from me without doing anything. Jesus Christ. She mistakenly got one of those men who believe all men are polygamous and hate women as a lawyer. We forget those men who have been bashing May are also real human beings with real jobs, and she happened to employ one of them. Well, if she had any engagement with this lawyer in the past, more reason why she needs to be careful, because there's no reason why a solid discernment ability cannot pick up this kind of weird lawyer 10,000 miles away. You should be able to detect it and not engage them. But hey, like I said, everybody collects, right? I'm just saying, work on yourself. So that you don't end up in this kind of relationship, supposedly professional relationship with a lawyer that will drag you later on because you have a fan base. Can you imagine? Imagine. Let me see. If May sues you, go answer May in court. Go there. No. He wants to drag May in real life. But should I read his I'm not sure. Should I read let's see. What number is this? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna read this. Let me look at what I got, and then let's round up the show. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Oh my God, I pity Queen May. Who is putting her through this mess? I'm reading this from official Stella Demokokos. I guess the lawyer typed a long thesis here, so let's just read this and see if there's any sense. You guys will tell me if there's sense or nonsense in it. Okay, so listen carefully. Let's have it. He said, "Oh my God, I pity Queen May. Who is putting her through this mess? I'm confused about this situation. 2 weeks ago, I received a letter from a lawyer who introduced our firm as representing Queen May. I noticed the letter was sent to an address I left 4 years ago, so I promptly informed her of the mistake. I explained that since May did not know me at my former address, it was unlikely that my address had come from her. I provided the lawyer with my current address and asked her to send me a corrected letter, which I expected to receive last week. The lawyer was cordial during our chat, so I have no negative feelings towards her. Otherwise, I would have criticized her letter. My main concern is that if you don't know my current address, you couldn't have obtained it from May. And if you didn't get it from May, how can I be sure she retained you against me? Are you guessing what I'm guessing? May Nation, did you send that letter? May Nation, did they send you? Did you send that letter? Anyway, let's continue. Where's the question mark? When she corrected the address, why didn't she correct the date to reflect the date of the letter? Okay, it's speaking every part of the letter. Okay, that's already a big K-leg there. I teach young lawyers to avoid such mistakes in their legal correspondence. They say he teaches young lawyers. This thing is laced with red flag. He teaches young lawyers. Okay, let's continue. What's wrong with teaching young lawyers? If you don't know at this point, I don't know. If you can't pick up, you don't get it.
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it. All right.
I don't know, but let me continue reading. I beg. Bottom line is that he was training young lawyers to avoid such mistakes in their legal correspondence. 2 days ago, I saw a social media that May had allegedly sued me. Initially, I thought the lawyer might have proceeded with the lawsuit without sending me the necessary letter that the law requires prior to filing. Rather than, okay, so that's why they call it lawsuit. So they send a letter before the lawsuit. Okay. Noted. Rather than argue about it, I chose to accept their lawsuit, even if they had not complied with legal protocol. Yesterday morning, I received the corrected letter from the lawyer. Upon reading it, I realized they hadn't actually sued me and that the story circulating the day before was false. Consequently, I posted an update clarifying that May had not sued me. However, later yesterday afternoon, I was informed by several people that May had indeed posted the lawsuit on her Instagram account. May posted it. I hope she did not post it with address. Well, this is the lawsuit going to the lawyer. I was taken aback. Had she sued me or hadn't she? As more people insisted she had posted the lawsuit, I assumed it was true and made a subsequent post affirming that she had sued me. You assumed. That's it. I'm done. You assumed it was true. And then you made a subsequent post affirming that she had sued you. Wow. A whole lawyer assumed without confirming that he had been sued and then confirmed what he had not confirmed. Is this sense or nonsense? So far, let's see, there's a part 2. Is this sense or nonsense? You guys are relentless. Let me see here. This kind of lawyer I never see. I think he studies customary law. No shit. But that is the best lawyer you get paid. Not in Nigeria though. Okay. This kind of lawyer settles out of court. Red pill. Voila. Red pill lawyer. Especially good people they collect. Don't mind them. My life taught me that good things can happen to bad people and bad things can happen to... Yes, of course. It's about how you respond. That's what makes you a winner. It's how you respond to things that are happening in your life that makes you a winner or a loser. It is not if you were previously or you fell out of the sky a good or bad person or you were raised. All that is useless in the grand scheme of things. When it comes to you as an individual, it's good for you. You should be a good person. That's if you're a good person, it should be good enough for you. You shouldn't be using that to set expectations on other people. Okay. Kama Korora. Don't believe it in any way. Yeah, I'm not really, I take it with a pinch of salt. When people say karma is real, I say, okay. The man is criminally obsessed with May, 2YOK said. Okay. Thanks for correcting my Emeka, not Emeka. I probably will repeat Emeka in the future. I apologize in advance. Was he blocked from her page? Probably. You picked that up, right? It's nonsense, especially coming from a lawyer that trains other lawyers. Can you imagine? Once they say I train other lawyers, or once they start that, if it needs to align with other things, but oftentimes it's usually it's usually cap.
Stop the cap.
But anyway, how do you know? I don't know. I'm just picking up in between the lines. It's just a skill set. I'm usually right, but sometimes I'm wrong, and I'm okay with that. Let me read the part 2, and then we'll round up for the day. Okay. The part 2 says, when I returned home last night and took the time to review May's Instagram post, after he had assumed. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. That's what they say. Spell assume. ASS, you and me. I changed it. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and you. If you come for me, you are the victim. And if I come for you, you are still the victim. That's a quote by the very dark man. When I returned home last night, I took the time to review May's Instagram post, which had been forwarded to me. I was shocked to discover she had posted the attempted letter of 2 weeks ago, not the corrected version. I've attached both letters for reference. You can see the dates. Why would she post an outdated letter on the same day? I received because the original letter was written on the day it was originally written, probably. But I guess you're expecting that they write the day that they actually send the corrected. Problems everywhere. I genuinely wish I could do something to help her. Despite our disagreement, I hate to see her in this state. So much confusion. Why would she post an outdated letter? It suggests she's confused and stressed. However, I do have to question why she shared that letter publicly. Her actions led thousands of her followers to attack, defame, and bully me. This alone could provide grounds for me to sue her for damages, but I've decided I won't take legal action against May unless she sues me first. I dislike seeing her in this predicament. All I wanted for her to protect herself from May Nation. That's manipulative behavior. But anyway, assuming the members of May Nation were helping her in the greatest mistake she could make, no other celebrity would behave as she is in relation to them. She is exposing herself to unnecessary scrutiny. Regardless, she should make a statement urging her followers to follow the law. How many? All 1 million monitoring spirits should start following the law. He's delusional. But anyway, let's continue. Maybe he's just doing the needful, fulfilling all righteousness. Ola, calm down. He's just typing what needs to be typed for the public to see. She should make a statement urging her followers to follow the law and cease the trolling and bullying. If she does this, I will overlook her previous mistake. Well, if she posted the same letter, then it wasn't a May Nation member who sent it. It's somebody she engaged. I will support her again if she tells May Nation members to stop bullying. By the way, at that point, if I was May, I will not tell them to stop. But okay. By the way, if May does decide to sue me, it will be a victory for Yul and Judy. That is manipulation. Okay, that's a manipulative statement to make, as she will need to shift attention from them to focus on me. Even Yinka will likely celebrate this, as May and her supporters will have to redirect their focus towards me instead. As you can see, I will be much more tough for May Nation to deal with than those individuals. Any of May's supporters who wish to confront me are wasting their time. Also, my memoir, this guy is a clown, I swear.
Everything I do, I will. My graduate to what?
Oh, more. Also, my memoir is set to be released soon. I hope they read it. They should purchase a copy, even if just to criticize me. In fact, I want them to buy the book and destroy it as a means of hurting me. Somebody said, we can read the pain from this. He never expected it. Oh my God, these people, man. Somebody said, Niger is a reality TV show. Yes, that's a fact.
I never expected it.
That one is a fact. Okay. Somebody said, pure narcissist. If you see how he brags about himself, being a lawyer and how much he feels May needed him, this hurts his pride. That person is picking up what I picked up when he said, I train young lawyers. That person is picking that up and calling them narcissists, but they're saying the same thing essentially. Buy your memoir, even if it's to destroy it, so that you can make money off the same May nation. Abi, what do you expect from him? Let me come to the chat, Jerry, my people. We're gonna round this off. Okay. Mario said he sounds obsessed for real. Oga lawyer trainer. Oh, Oga lawyer, aren't you so sweet to be looking out for May? Exactly. I beg, his tone is that he wants to help her. Yeah, right. Now real under the mango trees. Nibiti lobito waiting shafe under the. Anyway, I don't know. I probably just butcher Shino Peters, but it's okay. It's nonsense, especially coming from a lawyer that trains other lawyers. You guys agree that he's speaking nonsense, or I have a feeling that there's a bunch of May Nation here right about now. Why do I suspect? If you're a May Nation, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. I go live every other day or so at this moment in time. All right. Now, if you are in Utah, let me know if you're in Utah. I'll be in Utah most of next week or second week. Okay. Yeah. So I'll be going live from Utah. I'll be traveling quite a bit over the next 3 months. So you guys pardon me, work with me. I'll let you guys know what I'm up to. I will always come to you guys from the hotel rooms, as you know. In fact, on probably Saturday or Sunday evening, I'll be shooting out from. I will probably go live from out of there. So I will keep working, guys. I'll keep working. I promise. Okay. We just have to take care of some other business as usual. May Nation takes it several notches higher. They do the most and cause more issues. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I thought though, until I now have to go and work. That's what I thought too. Anyway, Nat is asking if there are black people in Utah. There are black people in Utah. Stop. Don't be like that. Utah is not just the reality TV show of Sister Wives. Okay. Somebody said this. If you go to America, there's no such thing as polygamy. Have you heard about Sister Wives before? If you never see Sister Wives, go and find them. They're everywhere on the internet. Just type in Sister Wives Utah. They're everywhere. Okay. I didn't say they were legal though, but also the government usually don't bother them, you know. But hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. I want you guys to get back to the rest of the business of the day. We have some more money to go make today. Let's go make some money, shall we? Right? Me too. I'm gonna go do the same thing. Okay. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. See you on the next one. Peace.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.